How to fight laziness. 2 seconds and we jump into the information. Hello everyone, my name is Maria Rubert, lawyer and arbitrator with a base in Dubai, in the UAE for the past 15 years. And today I woke up very lazy. The waking up of being very lazy and a program that I saw over the weekend, today is Monday, made me think about this interesting video. I got interested in what others may be doing to fight this natural laziness. Actually, what this program was saying is that that we all have and we all commit some of the capital sins, keeps the humans on the right track. Yes. So how much is the right doses of laziness? Yes, and this is the first thing. What do? I mean, I cannot talk for the rest of the world, but I can share with all of you the few things that I do, and I think I will be sharing 5 things that I think, because I made a little summary, and I can put all these tips into 5 groups. Out of the groups, the first thing is when I feel a bit tired, a bit lazy, let's put it like this, and that my speed is not my regular speed in doing things and jumping from things to things, from items to items. The first thing I do, I say, do not be too hard on yourself, and some time ago, someone told me you need to treat yourself as if you were a little kid. So I always think of this. I say, don't be too hard on yourself, because I tend to be very hard on myself. But on the other hand, I say, where is the balance? I mean, it's okay, and perhaps it's okay that you allow yourself one slower day, but if it affects your day-to-day, if it affects how you organize and how much you regularly reach during the day, during your regular days, then you need to do something about it. So you need to strike the balance. I'm going to allow myself a little bit, but not too much. Yes, so you put yourself into balance. So what's the first thing I do? And this would be number 1. I had to go to the gym, but I went earlier. And I did extra work. Why? Because for me, exercising, keeping on the go, sweating and pumping some weights brings that up, puts me into the right balance. Immediately after my exercise, I'm back to normal. Yes. So knowing that exercise brings me back to normal is a great advantage. But of course, I am probably older than most of you watching. It takes a little bit to know yourself. So I know this works for me. So what's probably the second thing that I do after I see that I'm on the way up rather than flat on my lazy mode? And believe me, my lazy days are not what you may think, but I feel that I am in a lower motion. So what's the second thing I do? I reassess my goals and my motivation. What do I work for? Yes. Where do I want to be to be satisfied with my level of performance? So then I write it. Usually it takes 1 minute to think about where I want to be. And then I say, okay, so what do I have to do? What routine? So this is number 2, routine, organization. What do I have to do every day to be 100% satisfied with my work? Yes, then I put it and then I pass it into my agenda and I have to do it every day. Yes, usually what's something that works for me on the way up to full speed, I break it into a small time frame. So let's say, it's an example. I start doing X at 9 and I must stop at 9:45 and I will give myself 10 minutes break to do something, to go take my mind off the task that I'm doing. You will find, or at least what it does for me, is that after one break like this, after breaking for 10-15 minutes in the middle of breaks, after a little while I will not need it anymore. But it's great to break it, and it's like going to the gym and killing yourself. No, start low and try to do always less than you can, so you are left with more desire to do more. This is, for me, I find that is the same trick. Number 3, reward yourself. If today is Monday and you don't feel like working so much or studying so much, you have done a little bit of exercise, doesn't need to be done, you don't need to do too much. If you break a sweat, usually this will be sufficient. Then you have gone over your goals and your motivation, and you have written down your routine, your organization, you have broken down your day in different parts. How are you going to reward yourself at the end of the day for having been able to detect that you were going into a slow motion or airplane mode, and that you have been able to cut it on time and put you back on track? How are you going to reward yourself? It can be going out for dinner, it can be watching a nice sitcom at night and say, no, I'm gonna work very, very hard, and then tonight by 8 I'm done. And then it's time for me. It's time for me, and I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna treat myself with that compassion we were talking about at the beginning, and I'm going to reward myself. Dinner, movie, nice book, you name it, whatever works for you. Yes? And then, what else? The last one, go public. Tell people that you want to accomplish certain things. I remember at the beginning of the year, if you take a look to my Instagram, you will see that I told everyone that I wanted to get in shape again after having become a mother for the second time. Why? Because I was afraid that if I didn't do that, I wouldn't stick long enough at the gym. So it was a good way for me. I like when people ask me, I like when I let others know this is what I want to do. So it's not easy to quit. Yes. So that's some 5 things that I've shared with you that do work for me. Hope that you can apply any one of them until you are able to find what it actually works for you. It's not easy. It's not easy. It takes time. But once you do, it works. It works magic as you are able to go back to normal as soon as you balance yourself. I hope you have learned a little bit. If so, please do like my video. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media so that you can get to new information as soon as it is out. I am creating a lot of information nowadays, so please shoot me questions that I can turn into general information tips for others in your same shoes. Thank you so much for your loyalty and for watching my videos.